Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Portland Trail Blazers vs Houston Rockets and Golden State Warriors vs Utah Jazz, which are happening on Monday, May 10, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about Portland Trail Blazers vs Houston Rockets match. Things have not gone smooth for the Houston Rockets this season by any means, but they have had good production out of their rookie small forward Jae'Sean Tate. So far this season he is averaging 11.2 points, 5.4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 0.5 blocks, and 1.3 steals in 29.4 minutes per game. He needs to improve his shooting as he is 50.6% from the floor, 29.3% from distance, and 69.2% from the free throw line. In his last game against the Jazz, Tate played 29 minutes and finished with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, and a steal. If Tate can increase his scoring numbers, he can be a very productive player for years to come. Portland outscored San Antonio by 12 in the second half on their way to securing a 124-102 victory over the Spurs. Damian Lillard led the Trail Blazers with 30 points, hitting all 10 of his free throw attempts while adding 8 assists. CJ McCollum scored 27 points on 10 of 21 shooting. Portland shot 46.4% from the field and 35.3% from the three-point range. Portland is 5th in the NBA in points per game at 115.7 and 22nd in points allowed per contest, 114.3. They are a team who takes a lot of shots, 3rd overall in shots per game at 91.3. but are 25th in field goal percentage at 45.1%. They are 2nd in three-point shots per contest at 41.0, hitting 38.3% of their attempts, 6th overall. The Trail Blazers are 3rd in free throw percentage at 82.5%. They currently lead the Los Angeles Lakers by 1.5 games in the standings, meaning that if they can continue to win and secure that 6th spot, it will be the Lakers who will be playing in the play-in games, while Portland is enjoying a little extra time off. A lot of incentive there. My first betting advice for that game is to pick the Portland Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard is leading the Trail Blazers in both points and assists. He is playing 35.7 minutes per game and is averaging 28.6 points, 4.2 boards, 7.6 assists, and a steal. He is known for being a good shooter as he is shooting 44.4% overall, 38.7% from the three-point line, and 92.8% from the charity stripe. In his last game against the Spurs, Lillard played 31 minutes and finished with 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. If he can continue to score the way he has recently, it will be difficult to beat the Trail Blazers. The Rockets are 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record and 5-1 ATS in their last 6 road games. The Trail Blazers are 8-1 ATS in their last 9 games against a team with a losing record and 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games overall. The Portland Trail Blazers are not known for great defense as they are the 22nd ranked team, giving up 114.3 points per game. In their last game against the Spurs, they allowed 102 points on 37 of 93, 39.8% from the field, 8 of 30, 26.7% from 3, and 23 free throw attempts. If they can lock down like they did in this game, not many teams will be able to beat them. Kenyon Martin Jr. led all starters with 27 points and 10 rebounds on 11 of 19 shooting. Tyree Thomas added 27 points with 5 steals and 2 blocks off the bench, while Daquan Jeffries chipped in with 17 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Rockets shot just 43% from the field and 18 of 51 from the three-point line as they showed plenty of fight to stay within single digits in the first half, but they had no answers for the Jazz in the second half as they fell behind by as many as 22 points late in the fourth quarter, before closing the game on a 14-0 run to cover the spread late. Damian Lillard led the team with 30 points and 8 assists. CJ McCollum added 27 points while Jusuf Nurkic chipped in with 17 points, 9 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Trailblazers shot 46% from the field and 12 of 34 from the three-point line as they held the Spurs to just 21 points in the second quarter to take the 10-point lead into halftime, before running away with it in the second half, allowing Nurkic to rest after a productive 21 minutes of action. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over. Now I am going to start off by talking about Golden State Warriors versus Utah Jazz match. The Jazz own the best record in the Western Conference at 52-18 and have a 1.5 game lead over the Suns. With 1 week to go, they want to finish strong to clinch home court advantage throughout the playoffs. The Jazz have won 5 straight and are coming off a 124-116 win over the Rockets on Saturday. The Jazz shot 53% from the floor and drained 15 of 38 from three-point range. The Golden State Warriors are definitely making the playoffs, thanks to the league scoring champion Steph Curry, who is averaging 31.6 points per game. Curry has carried this injury-plagued team to a record of 35-33, which is 8th in the Western Conference. They don't want to fall below 8 because that means they could be one and done if they lose the first game as a 9 or 10 seed. The Warriors are coming off a 136-97 blowout win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Saturday. The Warriors shot 58% and 27 three-pointers. Curry had another ridiculous night, scoring 49 points with 11 three-pointers. Andrew Wiggins added 18 points while Draymond Green had 15 points and 13 assists. Jordan Poole added 16 points off the bench. Damian Lee, Kelly Oubre, and Eric Paschall all remain out. The Utah Jazz have won 5 straight, and in 3 of those 5 victories the Utah defense allowed 102 points or fewer overall. This season Utah is allowing an average of 108.0 points, which is 5th best in the NBA. Utah clears the boards very well as the Jazz average the 2nd highest number of rebounds per game in the NBA at 48.1. Rudy Gobert is the king of the boards for Utah with a team-high 13.3 rebounds per game. Utah's defense average of 6.5 steals and 5.3 block shots per game, with Mike Conley out-injured the leader in steals with an average of 1.4 per game, and Gobert the SWAT master with a team-high average of 2.8 blocked shots per contest. They aren't going to rush back Donovan Mitchell or Mike Conley before the playoffs. The Warriors, on the other hand, are already in playoff mode. They have had to play like they were in the playoffs the last few weeks just to get up into the 8th spot, and they won't take their foot off the gas now. Curry has been on fire and he has been on a mission this last part of the season. Utah is down some key players and hasn't been good on the road as of late. I like the Warriors playing at home here, where they are 21-11 overall and 19-13 against the spread. Take the Warriors getting the points. My betting advice for that game is to pick Golden State. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.